Hey everybody. Lately I've been doing a series called Talking Balls, where I go over various topics within the Dragon Ball mythos. And as of late, I've been hearing comments which concerns me since I should only be allowed to read them. But anyway, I'm here to address one of these comments that some of you have never watched Dragon Ball. So, in lieu of you searching out where to start, I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis of all the series, up to where we are now. Starting with, of course, the OG Dragon Ball. Now, Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, is very loosely based, I cannot stress that enough, in Journey to the West. Son Goku is actually the Japanese form of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. And we start with young Goku here, a little boy with a monkey's tail and superhuman strength. The story has this young monkey man going on a magical adventure, learning martial arts, mastering said martial arts, and frequently finding 7 magical balls, which will summon a dragon and grant him one perfect wish. And on this journey, he meets a vast variety of characters, starting with a genius, albeit trigger-happy, young lady, a scar-faced desert bandit who turns out to not be nearly as cool as he sounds, an old perverted man who can blow up mountains, and a young, bald, noseless monk that he befriends. He also befriends a 3-eyed man who tries to kill him on more than one occasion, a possessed doll-looking motherfucker, and ultimately, in the next series, a Yoshi. Now again, I already did a brief synopsis of this in another video, so I'll just say that if you love Dragon Ball growing up, you've got a taste for the classics.
You might also have a taste for things that would land you on a government watch list.
Firstly, hi, Popo, wasn't expecting you today. Secondly, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, like you're gonna sit here and tell me that you forgot about Chi-Chi's first appearance?
Yeah, no, that is problematic. I don't think anyone out there would disagree with that.
Or the time that Goku decided to sleep on Bulma's crotch and didn't feel any Gohans on the back of his neck, so he removed her panties, which meant that she would inadvertently later completely flash Master Roshi. He got a look at her axe wound.
Again, problematic, but in Goku's defense, he didn't know any better, okay? He literally fell off a cliff, hit his head on a fucking rock. He got reprogrammed. He's not right up there. We know this.
There's also the time that Master Roshi cross-dressed and made the boys do it too.
I'd forgotten about that. Why did you have to remind me about that?
Because you fucking forgot to invite me to this video. Would you like to continue?
Let's move on to Dragon Ball Z. The direct sequel to Dragon Ball was Dragon Ball Z, and it changed the fun, mystical martial arts adventure into a fun, semi-mystical sci-fi adventure. And wasting absolutely no time, right out the gate, we find out that Goku isn't some mystical prophecy child, but rather an alien from a nearly extinct warrior race known as the Saiyans. And that our Yoshi is in fact not a Yoshi, but a Slugman. Also wasting no time, Goku is forced to battle his long-lost brother, who had come to Earth to try to convince him to take it over, and in doing so, loses his life, sacrificing himself to save the planet.
Which ultimately doesn't amount to shit because even more Saiyans show up later.
I was gonna get to that.
After gathering his posse and clapping the cheeks of the literal prince of his race, Goku would then go on to defeat such entities as Space Mustache Man, who is not only so evil as to kill children without a second thought, but also has zero respect for copyright. He would then pick a fight with the baddest of Beetleborgs, only to quit halfway through and say, fuck it, I'm gonna let my 11-year-old do it. Which he actually does, and is the hero. But don't get comfortable. Because in the very next saga, Goku and friends would then take on the Bubblegum Brigade. I see you eyeballing the fat one here. You like him, huh? Do you? Well, good, because he sticks around.
Well, he's not wrong. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next series, Dragon Ball GT. Hey, so you know how I said that both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z had kind of a mystical aspect to them? We'll completely throw that away because we are in full martial arts sci-fi now. Which is made even more weird that they decided to turn Goku back into a kid for this one. It was an accidental wish made on a set of all-powerful Dragon Balls, not the Dragon Balls on our regular Earth, but these had black stars in them. They were created by the Namekian that would eventually split to become Kami and Piccolo, and good God, I'm getting lightheaded. Anyway, these balls, instead of scattering to the corners of the Earth, scatter to the corners of the universe, and they have 1 year to bring those balls back to Earth before it goes. Goku, now severely nerfed, not being able to completely control his powers anymore, is paired with his granddaughter Pan, who never goes Super Saiyan, like, at all through the whole series.
Yeah, like, what the fuck's up with that? GT creators, y'all sexist to some shit?
Yeah, it's weird. As well as Trunks. They jump on a ship and scour the known universe. And then inadvertently end up bringing back not only the balls, but a space parasite that infects Vegeta. But, Goku takes care of that. Now, there are quite a few arcs in GT, and to be frank, none of them are really that good. We did get some cool things out of it, like Super Saiyan 4. Although, if you ask me, it really just looks like Goku and Vegeta are getting ready for a wild night on the town. Why are his pants so shiny? The series does kind of end on a semi-poetic note, where they're forced to face the consequences of using the Dragon Balls so frequently. But aside from that, there's nothing really that notable about the series. Popo, do you got anything you want to say about it?
Oh no. I don't think I need to say anything.
Alrighty. Well, with that out of the way, we're moving on to Dragon Ball Super. It's just Dragon Ball GT, but replace the sci-fi with religion.
Motherfucker, I was gonna say that.
I apologize for nothing.
Alright, since we're done here and you want to ruin my jokes, I'm gonna go ruin your plumbing.
Now hold on there, Popo. We're not done yet.
You don't mean...
Oh, I mean... Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
Jesus, couldn't you have found a better picture?
I don't know, you think they could have made a better show? The people who love this show must have been bitches, because bitches love cannons.
And they love this cannon so much, they decided to fuck it.
For real though, the people who made this show have cannons, literal cannons, in their Rule 34 search bar.
The creators of this show would stab people over fantasy football.
They touch themselves to YouTube death battles in Marvel's What Ifs.
This is why people should not be allowed to animate fan fiction.
Although it did answer the age-old question, could Super Saiyan Blue beat Super Saiyan 4?
Blue wins, by the way. As it turns out, God is stronger than the furries, go figure.
Yeah, go figure. Well, anyway, that's been a brief look at the entirety of the Dragon Ball animated series. Not the movies, just the series. We might do movies in their own thing later, and I still have to do deeper dives into each of the individual series, minus that god-awful last one. But, yeah, until then, stay tuned for the next video. Popo?
I promised a friend I'd make a video for him for his birthday, and I kind of forgot, so I'm slapping it on the ass of this one. Happy birthday, Jackal. Bye.